Leaders at record speed, but the rest of the field is in trouble back in the fourth turn. The most fantastic pileup in auto racing history takes 37 cars out of the race.
That was Bobby Allison, but there's been a crash on the home stretch. A car upside down.
And that's
a
Richard
blue
Petty.
car. It is Richard Petty. That looks like Richard's helmet sticking out of the car, and he certainly appears to be unconscious. The pit crew running out. The yellow flag, of course, is out. This could be a very bad accident to one of the best-known race drivers in the world. He actually cracked the wall, almost went all the way through it, and had he gone through that or slipped up over it, it could have been a real tragedy in the pit area.
A car's out of control. Maynard Troyer's Ford number 60 flips an incredible number of times. The roll bar cage that protects the driver and keeps the roof up is intact. Let's see again Maynard Troyer's near disaster. Troyer's engine blew, locking the rear wheels. As he headed down off the high banks, Troyer's car dug in and began to roll with the momentum of 4,000 pounds moving at more than 150 miles an hour. As it rolled, fenders and other parts were ripped from the body and scattered on the track. Twisting through the air, it landed on its wheels, and the added spring of tires and suspension made it leap into the air like a hooked sailfish. Through 18 flips, the roll cage kept the cockpit open, and Troyer sustained only minor injuries in one of the most amazing crashes in racing history. The car, a total washout. The track is cleared.
In number 47, then Earnhardt, then Baker. But Lake Speed and Darrell Waltrip, though they are not running with the leaders, continue to keep pace with the leaders. Where's the problem? In the first turn, a car slams the wall, flipping ends over end. A terrific accident here. More cars spinning, more colliding with the wall. One car completely airborne and fire on one of the machines. A serious accident here. The race has been clean to this point.
It is a magnificent chess game that is being played here. Oh, trouble! Ricky Rudd slamming toward the wall. Crashing, rolling over, side over side. Ricky Rudd, Ford automobile, out of control. Side over side.
Boy, Richie's car looked a little loose to me. And he's up a little bit higher. If you notice, he's up pretty high coming off that corner. Now, if Riddle hit him, I don't know. He could have touched him right there because all he had to do was just get a little sideways. But it looks like the car just got a little sideways. And just the cars running that close together, even if you don't touch them, the wind acts like you hit each other. And all he had to do was break the car loose. And then when these cars get sideways, they're bad about doing just what you see here. It just looks like it's a lot more moving around. Ricky, I think, is real lucky because the car didn't hit anything solid.
But Buddy Baker, who has a lot of sentiment among veteran observers, has one of the real...
Oh, we have a problem.
Bobby Allison is blown a tire.
Bobby
Bobby Allison with a horrible crash here on the front stretch. It has torn out a complete section of protective railing separating it. Alan Kowicki becomes involved.
Debris and is collecting other cars. There was a lot of debris in the front stretch. Kowicki was involved. Richard Petty, I think, is another one of the cars. Lots of debris on the front stretch. Now, Bobby's car, to me, appeared to stay together quite well. He did get up into the fencing, but not into the stands.
And it was close, though. He has torn out a whole large area of guardrail. There it is. I think I saw a tire coming apart while he was right here in the tri-oval, nearing the starting line.
Right rear, it begins to shred, and the car goes out of control. You're at 210 miles an hour. You can see the right rear going. You see the debris there on the left-hand side of your screen. Earnhardt avoids Bobby. The car goes backwards. The aerodynamics get underneath the car, and Allison gets up into the fence. The aerodynamics lifted the car. They're not built to go backwards. Right underneath Harold Kinder. Harold, he stayed in there. Boy, I'll tell you, talk about a trooper. Kinder is right there. He's got the yellow flag out right away. That is a veteran, competent flagman.
North Carolina.
Bad trouble, bad trouble.
Okay, a terrible crash. Richard Petty's car is turned over 7 or 8 times coming off turn 4 and was just struck by another car. It's one of the most violent accidents we've ever seen at the Daytona International Speedway here as leader Darrell Waltrip squeezes through.
Richard Petty was running in a pack of cars, and the back end starts to go around, and looks like he might have been tagged by the car number 73 of Phil Barkdahl, and you can see Petty's car just cramming and turning over up against the wall, and other cars coming in. There's Barkdahl hitting him as he came by, and the Eddie Beerswall car hitting one of the tires that came off the car.
From another angle. That looks like the crash at Darlington years ago, Ned.
Getting chased a little bit.
Bad crash over in turn 2. Michael Waltrip has hit the wall hard. The car is upside down, and you can see the car is really torn up. Well, Jerry, I said it's sort of on its side, or, boy, yes, it is upside down.
Michael Waltrip's car begins to slip and slide on the outside and contacts the concrete wall nearly head-on. The car is sawed in half by that concrete barrier there. One of the most spectacular and violent crashes I have ever seen, Ned Jarrett.
Jerry, I've been involved in auto racing for more than 30 years, and I don't remember ever seeing a car torn up this much.
The safety crews had run over to the car. Likewise, older brother Darrell Waltrip was there. Let's check with Penny Parsons.
Leading this.
Oh,
look at
Earnhardt got sideways. Somebody looked like made some contact with
Uh-oh, we've got a problem.
Contact here, for sure. Darrell Waltrip and Joe Waltrip car gets on the slip and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch in what appears to be a very, very serious crash. Joe Ruttman, the other car involved in that incident.
I just wonder if the 22 car of Sterling Marlin, if he doesn't bump the 7 car. It looked to me like there was a little bit of contact between those 2 cars, which got Kowicki out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just trying to get as close as they possibly can, because the closer you get, the faster.
Let's watch Sterling Marlin.
Now, he's the blue car right there. It looked like they might have made a little bit of contact, and it got Kowicki.
Hey, we're getting a signal from NASCAR that DW is okay.
Oh boy, that's great news.
That is just unbelievable news. That. Into the guardrail, side over side, end over end, and Davey Allison has experienced a horrifying crash.
Where Davey slipped,